Todd, you're gonna have to eat like your. Hey, we're on.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Cool. Awesome.
Hey guys, it's John from South Jersey Beer Scene, and if you guys can't figure out who this is here, this is Bill from Ludlam. Gotta be careful out there. They're hitting the cameras. Billy, can you tell us why you're dressed like that today?
I am dressed, stand up.
Yeah, there you go. He's looking good, guys.
I ran the 5K today.
You ran?
Yeah.
What is that like? I heard it's fun.
Every time you burp, you're just praying that it's a burp. Because there's 6 beer stops along the way. So.
And where were the stops at?
Oh, geez.
Come on, Ducktown.
You don't go to the bar, but they were set up on the boardwalk. You do run into a couple. You ran into Chicken Pete's at the Trop. I know I'm going to forget half of them, so. It
doesn't matter. So the point is that Saturday morning before the first session, they have the Hops Trot 5K. So it's costumes, it's craziness, it's people that probably shouldn't be running, I guess, and a lot of people that should be running. And I think a lot of the money, I think, is Gilda's Club this year. I'm not quite sure where it goes, but anyway, they run this Hops Trot. You drink beers on the way, and then they announce everybody that comes into the stadium like you're at the Olympics.
Yeah. So the race ends at the convention center. You get early admission, so the faster you run, the faster you get in here, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, when you get here, you can go around and get beers. So that's a cool thing.
It's super cool. Yeah, and it's so much fun. Like everyone's having a good time. I'm dressed. I'm in the embodiment of Water Guns and Rainbows today.
He's got a water gun at the booth too, if you want to see it.
I was spraying people on the run. People I knew. I wasn't just spraying strangers.
Yeah, that kind of would have been better if you were spraying strangers.
I don't want to get socked in the jaw. So.
Well, not today anyway. So what are you guys pouring over there today?
We are pouring Water Guns and Rainbows, of course. That's our awesome kick-ass IPA. We are serving Reuben Goza, Hammock Nat, which is our chocolate coconut brown ale. And last but not least, our Goats Go to Hell Hellas Lager.
And you guys participated in the dinner that we did this week with Chef Michael Brennan, Foraged and Fermented. And one of the reasons he wanted to do the dinner is because he has done stuff with you before, and you brought the Reuben Goza over. And we paired it. What did we pair that up? I say we like I had something to do with it. What did the chef pair that up with? Was it venison?
We had the beef tongue.
Oh, beef tongue.
We were paired with the beef tongue. It was amazing. That whole meal was just off the charts.
It was crazy. We had 6 breweries, and Billy brought the Reuben Goza, and the Reuben Goza is like the first time I had it at Ludlam down there in Claremont. What are we calling that?
Ocean View.
Ocean View. I live in Ocean View, and I can't even remember where it was. We tried it, and it's a take on a Reuben sandwich. And Brewer Joe came to you, and it's kind of a cool story. So, how did he come up with that?
It's just something he was thinking about. A traditional Goza has coriander in it, and it's salted, so it has a little saltiness to it. And Joey was just thinking, wow, if I get rid of the coriander and add caraway seed, it'll really mimic rye bread. And the salt kind of mimics like the corned beef. And then we tried a couple test batches with smoked malts in it to give it like a smoky corned beef flavor, but it didn't work out. It turns out the smoked malts were canceling out the caraway, and it just didn't work out. So the finished product is literally, I smell that beer and still it reminds me of my childhood because we grew up with Myers rye bread.
Right.
And it smells like rye bread. It's amazing. It really is.
It's awesome. And they make a lot of great beers over there at Ludlam. I love your IPAs, but I love everybody's IPAs. You guys make some really cool stuff over there. Really cool atmosphere. Nice place. Plenty of room upstairs, downstairs. You have can I talk about the secret tap?
Yeah, absolutely. It's for people who follow us on social media.
And they have if you follow them on social media, they have a secret tab. It's hidden behind the bar somewhere. You can ask for it, and it's something they don't put up on the board. It's always something cool and unique.
Yeah, it's always like our test batches go back there, things we just want to play around with. Lately, we've had a smoked Hellas Lager that we're going to probably do for Oktoberfest.
There's a lot of smoke. Smoke seems to be something that's really coming out in the last couple of months. We've seen a lot of smoke.
Yes, and they're very hard to get right.
Yeah, it's either sometimes it's way too much.
Sometimes it is a little too much. Sometimes it's a little off-putting. You can get so smoky that it's almost like ashtray.
Yeah.
Call it. So.
But Joey does a good job with that. All the help included.
And it's really that's where the science comes in. The art's coming up with the idea. The science is how you nail what you want to do.
And so this is your 4th beer fest, I think, as a brewery. Maybe third as a brewery. And every year it gets a little bit better, a little bit different. The one thing I see this year is that the Jersey aisle, the way that you have guys, it's packed.
Yes.
is crazy.
Jersey's really coming on strong. I mean, if you're a beer drinker in New Jersey, it's such an exciting time. Breweries are opening up, you know, like back in the olden days when you had your neighborhood brewery, and I think it's fantastic. The more the merrier.
What do you guys got going on at Ludlam? Anything coming up you want to talk about?
So we have 420 is our annual Big Dirty release.
Yes.
So we do a double IPA, and we release it in conjunction with a lot of bars and restaurants that our customers. And we all tap the beer on 420 at 420, and it just happens to be a Saturday this year. So we're gonna go.
Man, that's awesome.
We're gonna go big. We're gonna tent up in the back. We'll do some live music. We'll do some. We're trying to get the axe guys out there again.
Oh, really?
Beer and throwing axes. They have them here.
Yeah, they do. That would be cool.
It's a thing.
Well, maybe, it's a Saturday. I might be able to bring a live radio show out there. That might be a great idea.
We should think
So we'll do that. So I'm going to let Billy go and squirt more people at his booth. So if you come here today, what booth are you guys at?
82.
They're booth 82 in the Jersey Row. Stop by and see Billy. Try some of that Reuben Goza. I think you'll be very, very surprised and impressed. And as always, man, thanks for coming by.
Thanks.
Cheers.